Hello, everybody. Ella J here with SEScoops, and today I'm joined by the absolutely gorgeous Jade Cargill. How are you today?
Doing great. Thank you for that beautiful introduction.
Absolutely. You are looking absolutely gorgeous here today at SummerSlam Media Day. Obviously, later tonight, you will be challenging Unholy Union for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. You know, we had to talk about this friendship with Bianca Belair. You guys recently did Hot Ones versus that put you guys to a little bit of a test there. Tell us about how your friendship with Bianca has been going so far.
It's just natural. I mean, I feel like we've known each other for a long time. It's like the peanut butter and jelly. We just sit up there and talk about one thing and she'll talk about something, and it's like we have similar experiences in different ways. I think it just came off, the chemistry just came off natural. It wasn't anything that was forced. It was just like, hey girl, how you doing? She's like, hey girl, how you doing? It was just easy.
Now, I do have to say, Bianca's obviously the EST. You gave a little bit of a little tiff there. I saw you saying, you know, you're tougher, you're smarter, you're stronger, you're faster. So is there a little friendly competition going on here, would you say?
I mean, it always is. We're athletes. So that's one thing. At the core, we're athletes. So we always want to one-up one another, right? If she goes out there and do something like, all right, I'm going to do this one better, and she's like, all right, I'm going to do this better. That's just a competition of one of us. But that's what makes our tag team one of one, and while we're out there and doing things that we're doing and doing nothing but wanted to elevate the women's division.
And obviously elevating your looks too as well. You two always have amazing gears. You've obviously taken inspiration from pop culture, comics, and all of that. Where is your head looking at right now for potential gears in the future?
I don't know. I try to look at things that are like very relevant, that are happening right now, to just get people's head to spin and get them to come over to the wrestling bubble. So right now, nothing, being that we're not on the PLE tomorrow. But I don't know. We just look. I know one of the things I was looking at was like Doja Cat at Coachella at the. She was the main event. I'm saying that so wrong, but she was the main event for Coachella, and she wore hair. And I was like, hey B, like listen, we spent a lot of money on our hair. I know I spent a lot of money. I know you put a lot of time into your hair. You're known for your braid. I'm known for my white platinum hair. And I was like, how about we do like gear that is hair? And she was like, what? Like, it'll get everywhere. And I was like, well, that's the point. She was like, well, people will be talking. I said, well, good or bad, people will talk, so it doesn't matter. And I was like, that's our way to get Doja Cat to come over here and check us out. Like, we can do that. Who cares? So hopefully that gear comes to life one day.
A lot of people, I feel like I know Dakota's Kai has done a Doja Cat inspired gear. A few of the girls in the locker room have taken inspo, so I think that would be really fun to see.
Yeah, I'm a huge Doja Cat fan, so I'm hoping that will happen. When I seen it, I was just like, wow, that's iconic, because I feel like Doja Cat is just very original, you know? So me seeing that, I was like, I want a piece of that. I like that. That's different. That's refreshing. And that's something I look for when it comes to gear. It's something refreshing and something that the wrestling community has never seen. Now that I'm working with someone, obviously our ideas have to match, and we have to go back and forth with ideas and things of that sort. So, and she's a gear maker. So she makes all her stuff. She's a seamstress. So it's easy for her because she could do last minute. Me, I can't do last minute. I'm like, hey, we got to stick to this plan and we're going to do it, and I ship it off.
You know, you talk about bringing outside influence to the wrestling bubble. You and CM Punk have recently come to the WWE bubble. Tell us about that reunion at the Royal Rumble earlier this year.
It was great. He's a great friend of mine. He's very supportive of everything I do, and he's a heavy hitter, you know, and I was very excited to see him, you know. One thing that this community loves CM Punk, so regardless, people are going to want to see him and see whatever he does. So I was just really, I mean, we got Cody here, we got myself here, we got Ethan Page here, we got Sean Spears. My goodness, I mean, we have a lot of people here, so it's just elated when you see a familiar face. And me seeing his familiar face was just like, oh my gosh, like, this is home. I love this.
And you've talked in the past about CM Punk giving you the confidence to speak up for what you believe in, and obviously he was a huge influence for you the first 2 years of your wrestling career. And what other ways has he, what have you learned from CM Punk, whether as a person or related to professional wrestling?
Yeah, well, one of the things is just like, again, like even when Bryan Danielson, just have fun, you know, like, obviously I've been on wrestling for 3 and some change, and I should just take it all in. Like, it's about the journey, because once you get to the top, it's like, okay, well, how is your journey to the top? Because there's only one way to go after that. So just enjoy yourself and enjoy the journey, and stand up for what you believe in.
And, you know, talking about learning, you're obviously learning at the WWE Performance Center. You trained there, obviously starting out with Roxanne Perez the weekend of your signing. How was it working with Roxanne? Now she's the NXT Women's Champion. She's a lot younger, a lot of experience, though, like 10 years. I think next year is her 10-year anniversary already. Yeah. So how was it working with Roxanne, you know, your first weekend with WWE?
Yeah, it was amazing. I mean, I work with a lot of people. I work with Lash Legend. I work with her. I work with Oh my gosh, I work with a lot of people. I wouldn't even say that. I worked with a lot of women who work at NXT right now to prepare me for the grander stage. And they gave me great cues and they gave me great advice and it helped me develop into the woman I am right now.
Final question. What is some of that advice you've learned from working with the people at the WWE Performance Center, whether it's coaches or NXT talent?
We can't choke. No choking. No choking. But just going out there and just taking it all in and just taking your time. I wouldn't say it was such a drastic change other than a couple of things in the ring. But obviously there are some things that we can implement here that we can't implement other places. But just being ring aware, being more ring aware and understanding timing more and taking my time.
And taking time, you're soon to be a 2-time WWE Women's Tag Team Champion, Jade. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.